Ever wondered what it's like to meet the biggest, boldest creatures on Earth? Picture standing next to an animal so massive, it's like hanging out beside a skyscraper. Only, surprise, you're underwater. Or imagine coming face to face with an elephant that weighs as much as a fleet of 14 cars piled high. Today, we're diving into a world where the scales are, well, massively out of whack. Stick around till the end, because each of these gentle giants has a twist that'll knock your proverbial socks off. Ready to meet the colossal cast? Let's go. Let's kick things off by diving straight into the ocean depths, where the blue whale proudly holds the title of World Heavyweight Champion. No contest. Picture this. An animal nearly as long as 2 school buses, tipping the scales at over 200 tons. That's the equivalent of about 30 elephants, all packed into one incredible creature. And its heart? Think small car-sized, thumping slowly like a giant drum echoing through the sea. But here's the funny part. Despite all that size, what's on the blue whale's menu? Tiny, shrimp-like krill. In fact, this big guy goes through about 4 tons of krill a day, basically downing 80,000 hamburgers every single day. Now, who's suddenly feeling a bit snacky? Come on, admit it. There's gotta be one food you'd eat 80,000 of. Drop it in the comments. And blue whales aren't just massive. They're also brainy. They have this low-frequency whale radio communication that reaches across hundreds of miles, like a deep-sea shout-out to friends. Some scientists even believe different groups of blue whales have their own accents. Imagine a New York whale saying, "How you doing?" Life isn't all smooth sailing for these giants, though. They face some tough challenges, and occasionally a whale may get disoriented or stranded. Seeing a creature this size on shore is a powerful reminder of the ocean's shifting tides and the pressures of pollution. And get this, blue whale moms are pregnant for a solid 10-12 months. When that baby's born, it's already car-sized, starting life as the biggest kid on the block. As for predators, there aren't many who dare mess with the king of the ocean, though orcas have been known to bother the younger or sick ones. But overall, the blue whale's got it pretty good, just cruising around as the largest animal ever to grace our planet. Not a bad life, huh? All right, we're trading ocean waves for the sprawling plains of Africa, where the African elephant reigns as the undisputed heavyweight champ of the land. Imagine an animal standing up to 13 feet tall at the shoulder and weighing in at around 14,000 pounds, basically the weight of 3 average cars. Now that's one big roadblock. But don't let their size fool you. Elephants aren't just heavyweights, they're highly intelligent too. Their trunks alone have over 40,000 muscles, making them the ultimate multi-tool. They can lift logs, shake hands, well, trunks, and even delicately cradle a newborn. And leading each elephant family is the matriarch, a wise older female who guides her family through thick and thin. Talk about the ultimate girl power in the animal kingdom. Elephants live rich social lives, with bonds that can last a lifetime. These gentle giants have memories like no other, recalling water sources and safe routes across the savannah even after decades. They're also known to grieve for lost family members, sometimes revisiting the bones of those who've passed, like a quiet, dignified moment of respect. Oh, and speaking of family, get this. Elephant moms carry their babies for a staggering 22 months, nearly 2 years. When a calf finally arrives, the whole herd pitches in to help raise it. It's the ultimate, it takes a village moment. While elephants are usually peaceful, they'll go full bodyguard mode to protect their young from threats. And really, who'd mess with a creature that can deliver a bone-crushing kick? For all their might, elephants are gentle herbivores, munching on up to 300 pounds of grasses, fruits, and leaves every day. Imagine a 300-pound salad just to keep your energy up. But life on the savannah isn't easy for young calves. While adult elephants are mostly unchallenged, lion prides or packs of hyenas occasionally target the young ones. Still, with the herd standing by, the calves are in safe, steady trunks. Have you ever seen an elephant in the wild or at a sanctuary? Tell us in the comments, because once you meet one of these magnificent creatures up close, it's something you never forget. We're back in the deep blue, where another massive, graceful creature glides through the water. The whale shark. This behemoth clocks in at around 40 feet long and can weigh up to 20 tons, earning it the title of the world's largest fish. But don't be fooled by the shark part of its name. It's not here to strike fear. This gentle giant prefers a diet of plankton, tiny fish, and algae, filtering the ocean with its massive vacuum-like mouth. Whale sharks are loved by divers and snorkelers alike, and are often seen cruising near the surface in warm tropical waters, taking slow, sweeping strides. Despite their size, they're surprisingly peaceful. So peaceful, in fact, that they let humans swim right alongside them. And really, few animals would dare mess with a creature of this scale. They may be gentle, but they're also some of the toughest beings in the ocean. What's extra fascinating is that whale sharks can live up to 100 years. Talk about a long, leisurely life of ocean drifting. And unlike whales, they don't hunt big prey. They're content to glide along, scooping up the tiniest ocean treats, kind of like a big creature with a soft spot for tiny appetizers. Nature really loves a good contradiction, doesn't it? And here's a surprising twist. While whale sharks usually keep to themselves, they occasionally gather in large groups to feast in special feeding areas. Scientists are still scratching their heads over why and how they choose these meeting spots, but it's a rare and unforgettable sight if you ever stumble upon a whale shark gathering. Now, here's a question for you. Would you swim alongside a whale shark if you had the chance? Imagine gliding beside this peaceful giant as it cruises through the open water. Tell us below if you'd take the plunge. Let's head back to land to meet a true icon of height. The giraffe, Earth's tallest land animal. Towering up to 18 feet high, with necks that can stretch over 6 feet, giraffes are like nature's very own skyscrapers. And here's a fun tidbit. Those long necks aren't just for show. They help giraffes reach the topmost leaves on trees, and with 18-inch long tongues, they're basically the ultimate leaf pickers of the animal kingdom. But there's more to these graceful giants than just height. Giraffes can live around 25 years in the wild and are surprisingly social creatures, often forming loose herds to roam the savanna. And during mating season, they bring a touch of drama with necking battles, where males swing their necks at each other like they're in a slow-motion jousting match. It's part elegance, part power, and the winner usually gets to impress the ladies. Here's a wild twist. Giraffes have a 25-pound heart that pumps blood all the way up to those towering heads, and special valves in their blood vessels to keep the blood from rushing down when they bend over. And get this, giraffes carry their babies for a full 15 months. When the calf is born, it drops from about 6 feet up, landing on its feet ready to stand almost immediately. Talk about making an entrance. Did you know each giraffe has its own fingerprint? Their spots are unique to each individual, like a style all their own. And if a lion ever dares to pick a fight, the giraffe can deliver a kick strong enough to fend it off. So, if you were as tall as a giraffe, what would you do with all that height? Drop your tallest dreams in the comments below. We've journeyed from the savannas to the ocean depths and met some of Earth's most colossal creatures. Each one is more than just big. They're bold, brilliant, and in some ways, mysterious. These giants remind us of the planet's incredible diversity and the wonders still left to discover. Which of these mighty animals would you like to meet in real life? Drop us a comment below. Hit the like button if you learned something new, and subscribe to join us as we continue exploring the biggest and boldest wonders of our world. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.
Wow.